So, introduce yourself, sir.
Morning, Joss Spilman, farmer from near Borough Bridge.
We just nicked Joss because he's been on the panel. We're here today with the AHDB, promoting AHDB Talking Leaders in the Future Farming campaign. You're brilliant on that panel. What was your takeaway from that? There's a good 300 people from here, and you're put on the spot a number of times there. But what was your takeaway from what you gained and what you gave us?
I think from the panel, it was actually quite nice that people from different perspectives, but actually we were quite sort of aligned in that it isn't all or nothing. It's not food production. It's not rewilding. It's something in the middle that I think we can do. And the questions from the audience, I sort of got the feeling that they were sort of a similar mindset.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, no, there's this quite interesting segue about why is the burden of having to create food security on your shoulders when actually it should be government, and we all working together. There seems to be this view that it's all your issue, you've got to sort it.
Yeah.
It's not, but it is, but it's not.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's our raison d'etre is to produce food, isn't it? And I don't think we need to be told there's food insecurity. That's not going to make us produce more food. We'll produce as much food as we can. In as economically viable way as we can do. To be honest, I don't have time to worry about food security.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Come on, introduce yourself. We love a bit. Come on in. So with that food security element, so to you as a young farmer, in comparison to some of the other delegates here, you're generally positive about the future. But what blockages can you see that you would like to be ironed out?
What, in terms of food security?
And farming.
I am just concerned that, so I've got 5 years left to run my countryside stewardship scheme, and we've got some, and it means that we can do both things. We can produce food and we can look after wildlife. But when that stewardship scheme ends, speaking to my person who does my schemes for us, Level 2 Elms is meant to replace that, but currently there's no information on it as to what payments we might get. So if stewardship ends and Elms Level 2 isn't going to be a good replacement, then we could go really backwards, because there's a lot of people on these stewardship schemes will finish and then they'll be like, well, you've got SFI, well that pays very little, and then it depends what the Level 2 will do and whether that's going to replace it properly or whether it's just going to be like the SFI and it will be a replacement but giving you half the rates or whatever.
And Josh, as I pack it up behind us, Future Farmers.